the breeze, and she lay down on the daybed with a sigh of small degrees. The cat installed himself beside her feet without a word, and outside in the garden came the sound of a single bird, not sleeping and not waking, but something in between, the softest kind of resting, where the edges are not seen. Afternoon nap, like a tide rolling in. Afternoon nap, where the day grows thin, where the light falls sideways through the shade, and the hours rest in the choice you made to lie down for a moment without guilt or plan. Afternoon nap is the kindest thing you can. The radio was playing something low across the hall, and voices from the street below rose up against the wall. A bicycle bell ringing and the smell of cut grass near, and in the middle of it all she disappeared, not sleeping and not waking, but something in between, the softest kind of resting, where the edges are not seen. Afternoon nap, like a tide rolling in. Afternoon nap, where the day grows thin, where the light falls sideways through the shade, and the hours rest in the choice you made to lie down for a moment without guilt or plan. Afternoon nap is the kindest thing you can. She woke at 4 with golden light across the bedroom floor, and something shifted in her that had not been there before. A gentleness, a readiness, a small and private bloom. The afternoon had given her the whole wide open room, not sleeping and not waking, but something in between, the softest kind of resting, where the edges are not seen. Afternoon nap, like a tide rolling in. Afternoon nap, where the day grows thin, where the light falls sideways through the shade, and the hours rest in the choice you made to lie down for a moment without guilt or plan. Afternoon nap is the kindest thing you can. Afternoon nap, like a small holiday. Afternoon nap in the middle of the day. May you find a window and a quiet afternoon to close your eyes and let the world go slow. Afternoon nap is how the gentle people know. a piano bar on a street I always pass, with velvet curtains in the window and a door of frosted glass. On Friday nights I hear the music from the cobblestone outside, a low and golden sound that pulls like an unmoving tide. I have only gone inside once on a rainy Thursday night, and found a world so warm I nearly lost my sense of flight. An old piano bar, playing slowly in the dark. An old piano bar, where the music leaves its mark on the walls and in the wood, on the people and the night. An old piano bar is the softest kind of light. The player was a woman in a dress the color of wine, with silver at her wrists and eyes that seemed to read the time. She played without a sheet before her, only memory and touch, and every note she offered said, I love this very much. I have only gone inside once on a rainy Thursday night, and found a world so warm I nearly lost my sense of flight. An old piano bar, playing slowly in the dark. An old piano bar, where the music leaves its mark on the walls and in the wood, on the people and the night. An old piano bar is the softest kind of light. I stayed until the last song and walked home through the rain, and heard the melody for weeks before it came again. Now every Friday when I pass, I pause a little more and let the music from inside bleed underneath the door. I have only gone inside once on a rainy Thursday night, and found a world so warm I nearly lost my sense of flight. An old piano bar, playing slowly in the dark. An old piano bar, where the music leaves its mark on the walls and in the wood, on the people and the night. An old piano bar is the softest kind of light. An old piano bar, still open after all these years. An old piano bar that has witnessed all our fears and loved them into something worth a slow and grateful sigh. An old piano bar is a reason not to say goodbye. The hydrangeas are blue again this year beside the gate. I walk past them every morning, even when I'm running late. Their blossoms are so heavy with the overnight rain, like something full of feeling that has no need to explain. I certain than this color in the air. Blue hydrangea morning, I just want to stand there. A neighbor waves from inside her door, a coffee in her hand. She has these same blue flowers in a pot across her land. We have never spoken much beyond a smile and a nod, but mornings like these feel like a small unspoken God. I stop and really look at them the way I rarely do. The whole world goes a little still in that particular blue. Blue hydrangea morning, soft and overflowing. Blue hydrangea morning, where am I going? Nothing feels more certain than this color in the air. Blue hydrangea morning, I just want to stand there. By August they will fade to purple, lavender and gray, and then the stalks grow bare against the short and turning day. But now they're blue as oceans at the corner of the street, and I am late for nothing when this color makes me complete. I stop and really look at them the way I rarely do. The whole world goes a little still in that particular blue. Blue hydrangea morning, soft and overflowing. Blue hydrangea morning, where am I going? Nothing feels more certain than this color in the air. Blue hydrangea morning, I just want to stand there. Blue hydrangea morning, like a painting in the rain. Blue hydrangea morning, calling me again. Everything that matters can be postponed one more breath. Blue hydrangea morning is the sweetest kind of rest. The fig tree drops its fruit in September without asking, and the ground below goes purple like a morning without masking. I pick the fallen ones before the ants discover first, and take them in a bowl inside to cure a quiet thirst. There is something about September that no other month can say, a sweetness just before the cold that makes you wanna stay. Fig tree in September, giving everything it has. Fig tree in September, like a slow and golden jazz. fruit falls without question, the branches bow and give. Fig tree in September, teaching me the way to live. My grandmother made jam from figs and stored them in a line of jars she labeled with the date and tied them up with twine. I have her recipe, but mostly what I keep is the image of her hands and how she hummed herself to sleep. There is something about September that no other month can say. A sweetness just before the cold that makes you wanna stay. Fig tree in September, giving everything it has. Fig tree in September, like a slow and golden jazz. The fruit falls without question, the branches bow and give. Fig tree in September, teaching me the way to live. I stand beneath the branches with a basket and a song, and gather what September offers, knowing it won't last long. The sweetness of the season is the sweetness of the brief, and every fig that falls is also just a kind of leaf. There is something about September that no other month can say. The sweetness just before the cold that makes you wanna stay. Fig tree in September, giving everything it has. Fig tree in September, like a slow and golden jazz. The fruit falls without question, the branches bow and give. Fig tree in September, teaching me the way to live. Fig tree in September, nothing held and nothing kept. Fig tree in September, something woke while something slept. I will come again next season with my basket and my song. Fig tree in September will not keep me waiting long. At dusk she makes a pot of green tea just before the lamps come on along the street outside, through the cool and autumn damps. The water must be just below the boil, she always says, or the leaves will give a bitterness that swallows all the grace. She learned this from a woman who learned the south, and now it travels through her hands like something passing mouth to mouth. Green tea at dusk is the color of the quiet. Green tea at dusk is the end of all the riot, poured into a pale cup with no sugar, no cream. Green tea at dusk is between waking and dream, a small and careful practice at the end of every day. Green tea at dusk is the gentlest way to say. The first cup is for sitting and for looking at the sky. The second cup is for remembering the things that passed her by. The third cup, if she pours one, is for something yet to come, and she drinks it with a patience like a long and quiet drum. She learned this from a woman who learned it from the south, and now it travels through her hands like something passing mouth to mouth. Green tea at dusk is the color of the quiet. Green tea at dusk is the end of all the riot, poured into a pale cup with no sugar, no cream. Green tea at dusk is between waking and dream, a small and careful practice at the end of every day. Green tea at dusk is the gentlest way to say. The night will come regardless, and the morning after that. But for this hour, the tea is warm, and she is where she's at. Not planning and not worrying, and not undone by doubt. Just green tea at the dusk hour, and the world settling out. She learned this from a woman who learned it from the south, and now it travels through her hands like something passing mouth to mouth. Green tea at dusk is the color of the quiet. Green tea at dusk is the end of all the riot, poured into a pale cup with no sugar, no cream. Green tea at dusk is between waking and dream, a small and careful practice at the end of every day. Green tea at dusk is the gentlest way to say. Green tea at dusk, the world goes still. Green tea at dusk, small goodwill. I give myself 1 hour of this light before I let the evening become night. Green tea at dusk is my own small art. Green tea at dusk is close to the heart. The fishing boats come in before the market opens wide, and unload their silver cargo on the cool and gleaming tide. The fishermen say nothing much, but nod and stack the crates. And somewhere in the distance a cathedral tolls the eights. I buy a cup of coffee kiosk by the wall and lean against the railing as the morning makes its call. Morning at the harbor, where the day begins with salt. Morning at the harbor, where the world is never at fault. Just the water and the sky and the boats that find their way. Morning at the harbor is the very start of day. The cat sits on a bollard, watching everything below, and knows which boats are coming in before the engines show. The vendors set their stalls with ice and lemon and with lime, and the gulls begin their argument about the fish and time. I buy a cup of coffee from the kiosk by the wall and lean against the railing as the morning makes its call. Morning at the harbor, where the day begins with salt. Morning at the harbor, where the world is never at fault. Just the water and the sky and the boats that find their way. Morning at the harbor is the very start of day. By 9 the market's bustling and the tourists start to come, with cameras and questions and a thirst for something from the oldest kind of morning that the city still provides. Before the glass and concrete and the closing of the tides, I buy a cup of coffee from the kiosk by the wall and lean against the railing as the morning makes its call. Morning at the harbor, where the day begins with salt. Morning at the harbor, where the world is never at fault. Just the water and the sky and the boats that find their way. Morning at the harbor is the very start of day. Morning at the harbor, I will come again and again. Morning at the harbor, through the sun and through the rain. Something here is older than the buildings and the road. Morning at the harbor is a very ancient code. She arranges flowers slowly, like she has the whole day through, each stem considered carefully before it finds its view. A peony in the center and a sprig of green beside. She works without a hurry, and she works without a guide. Petal by petal she builds it, something more than the parts. Petal by petal she finds it, the shape inside her heart. Petal by petal, the bouquet comes to life. Petal by petal, no hurry, no strife, just the slowest kind of beauty, built from choices small and true. Petal by petal, something perfect comes through. She does this every Sunday morning at the kitchen table, before the rest of the world is moving, barely even able to make coffee without spilling. She has already begun creating something lovely for the space before the sun. Petal by petal she builds it, something more than the parts. Petal by petal she finds it, the shape inside her heart. Petal by petal, the bouquet comes to life. Petal by petal, no hurry, no strife, just the slowest kind of beauty, built from choices small and true. Petal by petal, something perfect comes through. Some weeks it is all white, and some weeks everything is red. And sometimes she uses whatever green thing grows instead. The point is never perfect in the way that magazines say. The point is that she made it, that she made it her own way. Petal by petal she builds it, something more than the parts. Petal by petal she finds it, the shape inside her heart. Petal by petal, the bouquet comes to life. Petal by petal, no hurry, no strife, just the slowest kind of beauty, built from choices small and true. Petal by petal, something perfect comes through. Petal by petal, every Sunday, every bloom. Petal by petal, filling up the morning room. This is what devotion looks like, not the grand, but the small. Petal by petal, she gives her very all. The morning ferry crosses at 8:15, and I have taken it for years and never once been late. The water in the harbour moves in slow and silver rings, and seagulls circle overhead on barely moving wings. Between the two shores there is a moment of belonging nowhere, and I love it more than either side, that quiet in between air. The ferry crossing slowly, halfway between the worlds. The ferry crossing only, where the morning light unfurls. I am neither here nor there, but perfectly at peace. The ferry crossing holds me in a soft and rocking grace. The captain nods to regulars with a minimum of words. We have our standing places like a flock of morning birds. A man reads business papers and a woman knits a scarf, and children watch the water from the railing fore and aft. Between the two shores there is a moment of belonging nowhere, and I love it more than either side, that quiet in between air. The ferry crossing slowly, halfway between the worlds. The ferry crossing only, where the morning light unfurls. I am neither here nor there, but perfectly at peace. The ferry crossing holds me in a soft and rocking grace. Come winter, when the fog sits thick upon the Harbour bay, the foghorn sounds a low note, like a slow and patient bray. And still the ferry crosses with its cargo of the day. The small lives going somewhere, and the same way coming back. Between the two shores there is a moment of belonging nowhere, and I love it more than either side, that quiet in between air. The ferry crossing slowly, halfway between the worlds. The ferry crossing only, where the morning light unfurls. I am neither here nor there, but perfectly at peace. The ferry crossing holds me in a soft and rocking grace. The ferry crossing carries all the mornings that I know. The ferry crossing buries nothing, lets it all just flow. May I always find a crossing when I need to be between. The ferry crossing morning is the best that I have seen. She bakes her bread before the sun has cleared the edge of sea, and sets the table with the cups in perfect symmetry. The light swings round and round above the room where she resides, and counts the morning in her own slow measures, not in tides. She knows the color of each wave before it hits the shore, and keeps a lamp inside the room for the ones she waits there for. The lighthouse keeper's wife knows the dark and knows the light. The lighthouse keeper's wife keeps the fire burning bright. She writes her letters to the sea and reads them back by morning. The lighthouse keeper's wife is her own quiet kind of glory. She walks the rocks at evening with a lantern in her hand, and traces shapes in tidal pools with a stick upon the sand. She knows which stars mean weather and and which stars mean only night, and wakes without an alarm to check the automated light. She knows the color of each wave before it hits the shore, and keeps a lamp inside the room for the ones she waits there for. The lighthouse keeper's wife knows the dark and knows the light. The lighthouse keeper's wife keeps the fire burning bright. She writes her letters to the sea and reads them back by morning. The lighthouse keeper's wife is her own quiet kind of glory. Some days the fog is so complete she cannot see the gate, but still she sets the table and she patiently will wait, because the fog has always lifted every single time, and something worth returning to is always more than fine. She knows the color of each wave before it hits the shore, and keeps a lamp inside the room for the ones she waits there for. The lighthouse keeper's wife knows the dark and knows the light. The lighthouse keeper's wife keeps the fire burning bright. She writes her letters to the sea and reads them back by morning. The lighthouse keeper's wife is her own quiet kind of glory. The lighthouse keeper's wife has learned to love the waiting. The lighthouse keeper's wife never needs explaining. She is the light itself sometimes, the one who finds the way. The lighthouse keeper's wife begins and ends each day. She works by the window in the mornings with the light, and measures twice for every cut, and keeps the tension right. The fabric pools around her chair like water, like a sea of silk and wool and cotton, and the clothes that yet will be. She hums without a melody while the needle finds the seam. A seamstress in the morning is a quietly powerful thing. The seamstress at the window, stitching worlds from pieces small. The seamstress at the window, making something out of all. The fabric and the patience and the eye that knows the line. The seamstress at the window makes the ordinary fine. She fits a wedding dress on Saturdays and school uniforms on Wednesdays, a hem for the conductor and and a pocket for the sundry days. Each customer brings something broken or in need of a beginning, and she finds the perfect alteration without once losing the winning. She hums without a melody while the needle finds the seam. A seamstress in the morning is a quietly powerful thing. The seamstress at the window, stitching worlds from pieces small. The seamstress at the window, making something out of all. The fabric and the patience and the eye that knows the line. The seamstress at the window makes the ordinary fine. She takes a break to eat a lunch of bread and fruit, and pins the morning's work beside the mannequin in a suit. Then settles back and starts again without a sigh or fuss. A seamstress is a keeper of the beautiful and us. She hums without a melody while the needle finds the seam. A seamstress in the morning is a quietly powerful thing. The seamstress at the window, stitching worlds from pieces small. The seamstress at the window, making something out of all. The fabric and the patience and the eye that knows the line. The seamstress at the window makes the ordinary fine. The seamstress at the window, mending what has come apart. The seamstress at the window is the needle of the heart. May all our tattered edges find her steady, patient hand. The seamstress at the window understands. By the door there stands an old umbrella stand of bronze that holds the various cements for rainy morns beyond. A red one from a market, a blue one slightly bent, a transparent one she cannot quite remember where it went. Each umbrella has a story of a particular kind of sky, and she has loved them all differently, each one its own goodbye. The umbrellas stand by the door, holding more than umbrellas, holding more. Every rainy morning's history, every small and dripping mystery. The umbrella stand understands what it is to open up your hands and catch whatever falls. The umbrella stand by the door holds us all. She lost the nicest one on a Tuesday in the train, and found a striped one at a shop to take its place again. The stand accepts them all without a preference or a word. of a particular kind of sky, and she has loved them all differently, each one its own goodbye. The umbrellas stand by the door, holding more than umbrellas, holding more. Every rainy morning's history, every small and dripping mystery. The umbrella stand understands what it is to open up your hands and catch whatever falls. The umbrella stand by the door, holds us all. The stand looks empty as a vase without a bloom, but the rain will always come again to fill the little room, with coats hung on the hook above and shoes beside the mat, and the smell of a return to place and the comfort that is that. Each umbrella has a story of a particular kind of sky, and she has loved them all differently, each one its own goodbye. The umbrellas stand by the door, holding more than umbrellas, holding more. Every rainy morning's history, every small and dripping mystery. The umbrella stand understands what it is to open up your hands and catch whatever falls. The umbrella stand by the door, holds us all. The umbrella stand by the door, faithful through the seasons and the poor. May I be as patient and as still, ready for whatever rain may fill. The umbrella stand is the door, between the weather and the warm. The umbrella stand by the door, after every storm. There is a house on the old road, covered head to toe in wisteria. Its purple blossoms hang so thick you could drown in their interior. And may the whole street smells of it for 2 whole weeks before the petals fall like purple snow across the garden floor. I walk that road every morning just to pass beneath the vines and let the purple cool my face and read the climbing signs. The Wisteria House in May is the most beautiful thing I see. The Wisteria House today is all the spring I need, old and tangled, wild and sweet, covering the gray stone. The Wisteria House on the old road makes the whole world feel like home. The couple who live inside it have grown old within its bloom, she does crosswords, and the wisteria does everything. I walk that road every morning just to pass beneath the vines and let the purple cool my face and read the climbing signs. The Wisteria House in May is the most beautiful thing I see. The Wisteria House today is all the spring I need. Old and tangled, wild and sweet, covering the gray stone. The Wisteria House on the old road makes the whole world feel like home. The rest of the year it is only green, a shaggy coat of leaves, and in the winter bare vine arms embracing all the eaves. But in my mind it's always May, the purple and the scent, and I am always walking slowly underneath with the day unspent. I walk that road every morning just to pass beneath the vines and let the purple cool my face and read the climbing signs. The Wisteria House in May is the most beautiful thing I see. The Wisteria House today is all the spring I need. Old and tangled, wild and sweet, covering the gray stone. The Wisteria House on the old road makes the whole world feel like home. The Wisteria House in May, like a love letter written in flowers. The Wisteria House will stay in my memory for hours and hours. Some places hold a piece of us without knowing that they do. The Wisteria House in May, I carry it with you.